All right, so we're going to be talking some Nigerian women's football in this one right here. First on today's roster, we have the Edna Imade situation. The striker has been on fire out there in Spain, and a lot of people have been questioning why she hasn't been given a call up for the Super Falcons. Well, now we know the answer to that question, and we will be discussing it right here in this video. Also, Opeyemi Ajakaye, she's opening up about what went down in her moves to Spain and the United States. This was from an article that was dropped a couple of weeks ago. We're going to be going through it a little bit. And last but definitely not least, we're going to be talking about the under-20s, the Falconets. They're about to kickstart the WAFU competition, the under-20 WAFU competition. And we're just getting more information about the competition. The format is completely switched up. We'll be talking about that. But first, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. So yeah, first thing first, I think we'll talk about the Falconets at the WAFCON, not the WAFCON, the WAFU competition. So the WAFU competition starts on the 7th of November and it runs all the way to the 17th of November. Some changes have gone down when it comes to the competition. Now it's only going to be 3 teams participating. It was normally going to be 7, but the other teams have dropped out, leaving only the Falconets, Benin Republic, who are the hosts of the competition, and Ghana. Now that also means that the format of the competition will have to change, and it's not going to be the playoff format any longer. It's not going to be group stage, then the playoffs. Now it's going to be a round robin type situation, just a league type situation. So whoever has the most points at the end of the matches will be the winner of the competition. The teams will play 2 matches against each other, so each team will play 4 matches, and at the end of the 4 matches, whoever is on top of the log is going to be the winner of the competition. So according to this report from the Nation newspaper, the Falconets will play their first game on Saturday, this Saturday, the 8th of November, in Cotonou, Benin Republic, and they'll be taking on Ghana in that match. Now for me, I feel like even with the changes, this is still a competition that can help the team. You're playing 2 matches against 2 credible sides, well 4 matches against 2 credible sides. So this is something that can help the team, help the coach know where his team is at, where his players are at. And of course, like I said in the previous video, you have a World Cup qualifier that's coming up in February of next year. So you'll be trying to get things right on the way to that situation. But moving on, and we're going to talk about Opeyemi Ajakaye opening up on her moves to Spain and the United States. So it's from this article right here, the Punch newspaper. I cried day US-based coach told me I wasn't ready. Ajakaye. This was from a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to start from this part of the article where they're asking her what happened when you moved to Spain, the United States, all this good stuff. And she goes, I went to Madrid when I was in the under-20s. That was when an agent saw me and said the team wanted me for my second year, which I don't understand the second year part. So we went there, but there was no playing time. She's talking about Madrid CFF. She never got a minute of playing time for their senior team. They did not give me any chance, even in training, nothing. I would go to the junior team, train with them, and I played matches for the junior team. When the season ended, we came back to Nigeria. Then I went to the Under-20 World Cup in Colombia. After that, my agent told me there was a team in the United States that wanted to sign me, Kansas City Current, which is actually the top team in the NWSL right now as we speak, going into the playoffs. So I went there, but they loaned me to Carolina Ascent, which I'm thinking is a USL club. I didn't check up on that, my bad. When I got to Carolina, I was on loan. I played for 3 months there, and then there was a break during the Thanksgiving holiday in the United States. So I went back. She's talking about Kansas City Current. I went back. They just wanted to see me train. After I finished training, the coach called me and said I was too young, that I could not play in their team yet. He said I needed to go somewhere I could play because of my age, and that I still had a long way to go. I felt bad and started crying, but the coach told me not to cry, that I still had a long journey ahead. He explained that some players joined the team from college while I came straight from FC Robo. So I decided to return to Nigeria to start my career afresh. My agent wanted to find another deal for me, but I said no. I just wanted to start again and regain myself because I had lost so many things, my form, my rhythm, everything. They did not call me to the national team. So that's where I'm gonna stop with that one. I think it's a real interesting read if you want to go check out the article for yourself. For me, I feel like this kind of highlights how important it is for young players to make the right moves. I mean, I know the big goal for most players based in Nigeria is to move abroad and, make a name for yourself out there. But at the same time, you got to worry about when you move and where you move. Those are two very important factors when you're stepping out of the country. When you move, are you ready to leave the country? Are you developed enough to leave the country? Because when you get there, you have to produce. You have to give them what they want immediately. They don't have time to be bringing you along. That's for the players that were born in their country, that are their citizens. That's what those ones can do. They can come along slowly, work their way up. But you as a foreigner going into a foreign country, you have to produce. You have to be a superstar basically. So that's why I say you gotta know when you leave. That's a real important thing, because if you're not ready to carry that load as the star of a team, and you get to a team that's looking for you to carry that load as the star of their team, and it doesn't work out, you're gonna be right back to square one. So that's real important right there. Then where you go, also very important. You got to go to a place that wants you there. Not just a place that an agent is like, yeah, I can get you in this team. Nah, a place that really wants you, really wants to give you the chance, the opportunity to show yourself. Because when somebody wants to give you an opportunity, even if you make 100 mistakes, they might still give you another chance. But if I don't really know you, didn't really ask for you, and an agent kind of knows my owner and they work the deal for you to come into the club, next thing you know, you make one mistake that's not even nothing to look at as a big mistake, and the coach is like, nah, I'm through with this player. I don't want this player. But that being said, at the end, I feel like it's all working out for good. Opeyemi Ajakaye returned to the NWFL last season. Had a fantastic season, if you ask me. 9 goals. Was the only player in the top 5 of scoring that didn't make the Super 6. Her team was really close to making the Super 6, and she was a big part of that. So, yeah, I feel like it was a great choice by her to say to the agent, nah, I don't need you finding me any other clubs. Let me come back to Nigeria and find myself. And I think she has. I said it last season. She looks like she now can carry a team. She now knows what it means to put a team on her back and carry it. I think that's exactly what these two clubs, the Spanish club and the American club, that's what they were looking for when they brought a player like Opeyemi Ajakaye into the fold. And they were not trying to wait for her to develop into that. They wanted her to be that type of player from day one. And I think if she keeps on going as she's going with FC Robo this season coming up, if she keeps on from where she left off, I think she's going to be ready. I think she's going to be ready, and she shouldn't feel bad about the fact that she's not ready yet, or she was deemed to be not ready yet. Because you look at the greatest player in Nigerian women's football history, Asisat Oshoala, what age did she go out the country? And even when she went out the country, it wasn't all peaches and roses. In England with Liverpool, then to Arsenal, I don't think she had really hit her stride yet. She had to go to China to really do that, to really become that superstar player, that blockbuster player that we all know and love today. Well, she was that in the Under-20 World Cup. But I think China was the first time that we saw Super Z outside Nigeria, and well, outside of Canada too. But yeah, you know what I mean. I think that was where she really found herself, and in this situation, I feel like FC Robo could be the same thing for Opeyemi Ajakaye. She can really find herself over here with this club, and who knows, a season or two, she makes the move to Europe and is going to be happily ever after. But let me know your thoughts on that one. We move on to the last but not least topic, Edna Imade. Edna Imade, born to a Nigerian mom in Morocco, spent the most of her life or all of her life in Spain outside of that little period that she was in Morocco. Has been on fire for the past couple of seasons for clubs. She played for Granada, I believe, last season. Then made the move to Bayern at the end of the season. Bayern, for what reason, I don't know, sent her on loan to Real Sociedad. I don't understand that one right there. You get a superstar player like that and send her out on loan. And well, she's been doing well for Real Sociedad. Just defeated Barcelona with Real Sociedad scoring the only goal so far this season. 7 matches, 7 goals, looking good. And a lot of people have been asking, hey, why is she not playing for the Super Falcons? Why has she not been given a call up? And to keep it real, a lot of people have been blaming head coach of the side, Justine Madugu, saying, hey, you're not doing good. You're not do good. Just play. But you're not doing good. You're not handling business. And from the information I'm seeing, Justine Madugu has been trying. He's been trying his best. So we're going to go back to the Twitter page of Osasu Obiayu19 in this one. We went to his Twitter page last time discussing about Justine Madugu and Gift Monday. This time he was asking Justine Madugu about Edna Imade, as you see right here. So this is the part that we're going to be talking about. So this is a piece of Justine Madugu's reply about Edna. He says, I made approaches to Edna. We want her to come and play for Nigeria. I tried to reach out 2 or 3 times to get feedback on her feelings about playing for Nigeria because I was aware some people from her family want her to play for Nigeria. But the agents around her and the team she plays for are really trying to see how they can get her to play for Spain. It's not something that we will decide. She has to take the decision for herself. Does she want to play for Nigeria or Spain? I made an approach when she was with her former team, Granada. I used some of our players in Spain to speak with her. When I got feedback from them, I tried to reach out to her agent to try to connect us with her through the family. We told them our intentions, that we want her to come play for Nigeria. We didn't get a response from them. It's something that we cannot impose. I'm aware that she has a Nigerian passport, but the Spanish authorities are doing everything possible to see how they can get her to play for them. Like I said, it's for her to decide who she wants to play for. But we have made effort in trying to reach out to her to see how she can come and play for Nigeria. So with that right there, I think we got to give the man his credit. He put in the work to try to get Edna Imade to play for Nigeria, but it just didn't work. So we got to give him the E for effort, the A for trying, and all that good stuff. Then I saw another article, this one involving the Spanish women's national team coach, speaking about Edna Imade. As you see this right here, she's really speaking about a whole bunch of stuff, but in the article, she also spoke about Edna Imade. And this was, let me get a little part. Okay, he also clarified, I think they meant she, because I translated this, that's why they said he. He also clarified, well, she also clarified that Real Sociedad forward Edna Imade, 25 years, who has scored 6 goals in 4 La Liga matches for Real Sociedad this season, is close to being eligible for the Spanish women's national team. Well, they didn't say women's. Imade, who was born in Morocco, has Nigerian ancestry, and has lived in Spain her entire life, has been in the process of obtaining a Spanish citizenship for months so she can play for the national team, as Bermudez confirmed in a press conference. We're in the process of having her join us. We just need to finalize some paperwork. She's a player we want to have with Spain. We're definitely considering her. So it is what it is. We want Edna Imade. Edna Imade won Spain. It's a story older than time. You want somebody, but they want somebody else. And it is what it is. We credit the coach for putting in the effort. It seems like he put in a good effort, even had the players involved, but it just didn't work out. It looks like she's trying to play for Spain. She wants to play for Spain, and we just got to respect it. I think she's a good player. I watched her in a game against Gift Monday when Gift Monday was in Spain. I believe Gift Monday had I think they both scored in that match, if I'm not mistaken. It was a really good contest. She played really good. I think she could play out wide. She can also play as a striker. Really quality player. Quality player. So, a miss, but we have players. Gift Monday is one of those players. We have players in that position. So, hey, it is what it is. No hard feelings. Edna Imade looking like she'll be playing for the Spanish women's national team. But let me know your thoughts on all these topics. Put them in the comment section. And please don't forget to like this video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.